Witamy Wrocław, and welcome to Wrocław for day 2 of the Euro 2024 Under-20 Men's Championship here in Wrocław, Poland. Back to Group B today, Germany and Latvia. Both teams had a really kind of interesting start. Latvia came out, played Switzerland, took them 5-2. Germany played powerhouse Ireland and lost that one 8-3. I'm Jordan Kligerman. I'm joined by Ezra Kligerman here today. Ezra, give me your sense. We saw Germany play. We were at that game. We caught some of the replay of the Latvia game. What did you see from Germany that was a real positive to build upon?
They had really good dominating possession, especially in that third quarter. And towards the end of the second quarter, they were able to control Ireland, and that's where I felt the game was the most close. Obviously, it got away from them in the end, but overall, I feel like they had nothing to be ashamed of after their first game. Ireland's just a great team.
Players to watch for Germany are who?
For Germany, it's really so I had Tim Weiss down as one of them. He had a pretty stellar game yesterday. I mean, he only had a 47 save percentage, but as the keeper. But a lot of the shots were really up and close. But something that we learned from the head coach today, before the game started, we had a substitution, and that was gonna be David Scheider in goal. And then for face-off, they had a really great guy, Eric Schmiedel, who had a terrific game yesterday. I gave him my player of the game. And then along with Oliver Sve, who they're kind of running the offense through. And then lastly, Zenona Schmidt, who scored all 3 goals yesterday for Germany.
We had a quick conversation with Kesper over on the Latvia side, the head coach, and he had some thoughts for us. What did you think watching that game against Switzerland, the 5-2 finish? Who are you looking like you want to kind of champion on that side?
Oh, just for me, it's just their goalie. Daniels Lukes, he had an 87 save percentage yesterday with 13 saves and really only allowed 2 goals, so he had a great game. His twin brother's also on the team, David's Lukes, and he had 2 goals, led the team in goals yesterday against Switzerland.
Yeah, one cool thing is that Latvia has 3 sets of brothers on the team, 2 of which are twins, and the Lux brothers are identical twins. So one's an attackman and one's a goalie. I guess that's a good way as brothers growing up to be a good attackman and a good goalie is to play against each other in the backyard or the garden.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, here we go. Opening face-off for Latvia versus Germany in Group B. And we're underway. And just like you said, here we go. Schmidl starts with a win. Germany controls the ball. They're going to sub and get their personnel in order and run a pretty deliberate offense is what they did yesterday.
Yep, and already you got Zenona Schmidt on the field and Oliver Sve, the 2 guys that we were kind of highlighting for that offense.
Schmidt's a big attackman, number 95. He kind of plays high on that crease. You can see him right there. Here's Spey. He's not scared of shooting the ball.
Now, he ripped a bunch from outside yesterday, but couldn't hit the net. He had a couple off the post, I believe, but he was just looking for that the entire game.
Yeah, Germany hit a ton of pipes yesterday. And there he goes.
Yep, Sve again just for that shot. I think it rolled off the top of his stick.
It looked like there was some contact. I don't really understand. Maybe they thought that was a pass. Looks like they're readjusting that call. The ball has to stay here, yeah.
Yeah, back with Germany.
Yeah, the rule there is on a shot, the team closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds retains possession. A little mix-up on the pick play there, and we're going the other way.
So Latvia's first possession of the game here. They clear through their goalie is what I saw. That's going to be a push there.
The officials expected a close game today. They said that both teams, really played well yesterday despite, Germany not being on top. They said Germany, is very athletic, experienced. That's just a tough call because he turned right before he ran into him, but it is a push with possession. Now, an interesting rule here in field lacrosse, this is in the U.S., this would be a free clear. Instead, Latvia is required to clear the ball.
That being said, they do have unlimited time to clear the ball opposed to the set time in the United States. Penalty's just about to be released here for Germany, and there it goes.
Yeah, it's only a 30-second. So we're even, back all at 6-6. Now Latvia's playing pretty deliberate ball control. Oop.
Bad turnover there. Just, I think, slipped through the stick, and then he wasn't able to corral it. Low pass.
It's a warm day. It's warm on the turf. We're right around 27 degrees Celsius, 81 Fahrenheit. Humidity's a little high, not much of a breeze.
Yeah.
So the guys are going to feel that down there.
For sure. I mean, especially when you're on turf, you know, it just feels like 5 degrees hotter in Fahrenheit and probably a couple in Celsius. Especially on your feet where all the sun is just hitting it.
Ferdinand Road controls the ball. He sends it over to Frederick Nagel. Nagel loses it. We're going the other way. The deflection on that shot, we wouldn't actually call that as a real shot on goal.
So
It's like a
loose
loose
ball
ball.
pushed in Germany here.
Yep.
So ball's going to stay with Latvia.
Looks, passes it up. We're going to work it around.
This is something that we saw from Ireland yesterday against this German defense, is that they possessed the ball pretty much the entirety of the first quarter. And I think Latvia is trying to come out with that as well. Because, you know, Germany just really wasn't pressing out at all and causing Ireland to really go.
Looks like everybody learned their lesson with cleats yesterday, and the footwear is much better, and everybody's having no problem keeping their feet. There's a lot of slipping to start that first Germany-Ireland game. There's a turnover. We're going to go the other way. Looks red and hard here.
Yep. Takes a little spill there, but, you know, something we saw Germany yesterday, unlike Ireland, Ireland was getting out to clear real quick. Germany was really just taking their time, clearing with their goalie and easing into it.
Yeah, I'd be curious if Latvia has that 10-man ride that Germany saw against Ireland yesterday, because it really caused them problems.
Yep.
Here he comes.
Schmidt
Oh, nice save.
looking for his 4th goal, and that's going to stay with Germany despite.
Nope, we're calling it. Look at this. It's going Latvia. That's Lux. Great hustle play by the goalie.
Yeah, great. You know, he really got out there. He made a nice save, and then ball kind of dribbled out there slowly, but he able to outrun the German players to the sideline.
Yeah, and it's really a hustle play. It's really about, you know, who gets there closest to the ball when it goes out. It's not who ends up closest to the line. Now that's interesting because they called that a penalty last time.
Germany scores the first goal of the game, number 22.
Yeah, that was Aaron Trapp. That was a nice play. I mean, they rode hard after the great play by Lux, the hustle play to get possession for Latvia. Latvia fails on the clear.
Penalties coming against Latvia here. I'm not sure for what. May have been personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Oh, cross check. Cross check's the call here for Latvia, but no one's sitting in the box.
Officials are trying to figure out who is supposed to be serving that penalty.
I do believe it's number 21 is what he. Well, yep, and now.
Yeah.
Yep.
The original signal was 1-2, which Latvia doesn't have a 12 on their roster, so that would be problematic, right?
Yep.
But this is Robis Novitz.
Called for the cross check here.
We'll see if Schmiedel keeps it rolling for Germany here. 1-0. We're about 8.5 minutes to go in the first period.
Yep, Schmiedel, nice. This is what we saw yesterday from Schmiedel. Was the just he got the clamp every time on the Irish faceoff man. And that's gonna be a power push going the way of Latvia.
Yeah, I think that was a loose ball push.
Yep.
If the player has possession, they're pushed from behind, that's a serve time penalty. If the ball's loose, that's just a change of possession, or at least awarding possession to the team that was penalized.
Good cause turnover by Germany there, and they're going to try to spin it the other way with time still on the penalty. Couldn't find the ball there, but...
Yeah, officials are quicker today calling official time when there's little delays like that, like the penalty one, like that, because it is a running clock into the last 30 seconds of each quarter except the fourth.
We'll see if Germany tries to go quick here on the man up.
Yeah, turnovers are really going to be a problem for Latvia if they continue at this pace, I think.
Oh,
but they can go the other way, too.
Great interception for Latvia.
Coming back the other way, though, and a nice check on the ride. Germany is not afraid to ride hard.
Nope. So, penalty's getting released as we speak here. And we're back to 6-on-6. Great look, great save.
Oh, my goodness.
Great save by Daniels Looks.
I mean, it was a really good feed, cross crease like that, and Looks just makes a terrific turn, stick stays high, and he makes a terrific save. Really keeping Latvia in this game. Looks came over as an attackman. They did a quick little substitution at the midline to free him up and couldn't handle it, but luckily the ball went to the offensive side and Latvia was able to control.
Great move.
I think that's an over and back. He didn't call it. He didn't see it. I guess he stayed on. And then there was some
contact with the German player.
Right.
I think off the back leg.
Yep. And again, no counts, so free play here. They can take it and hold as long as they want. Be nice to see them go to goal.
Yeah, I mean, they're really kind of just sitting back. I think they had one shot and wasn't on goal at all.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think it was blocked really kind of far up by the defender.
Yep.
Here we go.
Nice check by Latvia there.
Yep, made a change. Looks like we have a timeout. I haven't seen an indication of
who the timeout was from, yeah.
Well, thoughts so far, Ezra?
Yeah, I mean, Latvia, I mean, both, it seems very even. I mean, Germany's one goal was certainly a nice one, but in transition quickly. But Latvia definitely seems like right with them throughout this entire game. And, you know, they've kind of, it's been, I'd say the possession's pretty 50-50, unlike what we saw yesterday. For the majority of the game, it was really one way or the other. But this way, it's just been quick back and forth. Latvia hasn't really went to goal at all, and when they have, it's just try to go with one guy and not really being all that methodical with it. So we'll see if they make an adjustment here.
Right. So it has been back and forth. Part of that's based on turnovers, though,
yep,
right?
Lots
of
turnovers.
Yeah, it's not because necessarily a run and gun kind of game off of face-offs and goals, et cetera. It's like, hey, we're throwing it out of bounds, or you're throwing it out of bounds, or we're intercepting passes, et cetera. So it'd be nice for both teams to kind of clean it up a little bit, right?
Just settle down.
Yep, settle down, get into the groove of this game. We're almost 10 minutes in. This is probably a good time for a timeout. Let them regroup a little bit, have a strong last 5 minutes of the
opening quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the other two teams in this group, Ireland and Switzerland, are playing on the field across from us. We can see them warming up. I don't believe they start until 5:30.
Yeah, that'll also be on ELAX TV, so you can kind of jump back and forth between the two if that's your interest, or obviously all games are there for replay afterwards. You can always finish up with us and catch the second half of that one. All right, both teams even strength. We're moving the ball around for Latvia.
Just more of this, just bringing it around the horn for Latvia here. You're trying to get it in their man
They kind of get a
looks.
1-3-2 look going here.
Yep.
He just can't run through 3 guys.
Yeah, but that's like I believe the second or third time that's happened today. They're just trying to do too much.
Yeah,
There's
what we
gonna be
mean
a
by
flag down.
yeah. Oh, we got a flag.
It's a push technical from number 23 in Latvia, Renars Aduzi.
So it'll be 30 seconds. Again, the challenge with this, I'm trying to see. No, they are giving them a clear this time, so I really don't understand why they didn't last on the last penalty. But here's Germany. They're getting into their set. The problem is they're also substituting. This is a 30-second penalty. You got to go quick, right?
Yep. And see Sve is kind of trotting out there, no real
Right, urgency.
intensity.
Yep. And
Just sloppy turnover from Germany.
yeah. So the mechanics of that whole man up really weren't terrific.
It just didn't
right?
seem right.
No,
Didn't
I mean
seem right.
you get a man up possession. You got to get right into it. You got to get your personnel on the field, and you got to jump into it. It's a short penalty, 30 seconds. Got to go.
For sure.
I have a feeling these Latvian fans are going to explode if we get a goal here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're right next to us, and I can hear them through my headset, so quite loud.
Some new personnel. I'm kind of waiting for Lux just to kind of make something happen from back there. He's a very athletic attackman.
Yep. Definitely seems like a guy who can just take over a game real quick. Just another turnover. This game has started off pretty sloppily, as there are almost 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yesterday we talked a lot about the importance of ground balls, and really right now we got to talk about the importance of possessing the ball, right, and really taking care of it.
That's a great look
Yep.
on the clear there.
Yeah, Trapp's got the ball. Here he is.
So it looks like Germany might be changing up a little with their midi line. You don't see Sve out there right now. Great
Nice.
save.
Yeah, another one.
I mean, Daniels Lux had a phenomenal game yesterday, and he's already, he led in that one goal, but really you can't really blame him for that one.
Yeah, I think he's 1 goal on 3 saves today so far. Long ground ball coming up, Red.
Nice ground ball for Latvia there.
They're
See if
on.
they can push in transition. Nope. Underhanded shovel. But Lux controls it.
Germany's now having a hard time clearing the ball after Latvia turns it over, and boy, they are fighting for it.
Yeah, ball's been on the ground for probably a good 15 seconds before Germany corrals it
Yeah,
here.
it ends up white. They're going to slow it down. This is what they do.
No reason to rush here.
David Scheider hasn't been tested yet. So
Nope.
on the flip side, where Lux has seen these shots and kind of in the groove of the game, I mean, that last shot, stick high save, didn't change the plane on the shot. I was actually surprised he didn't put it away off stick side, but a great save, way to stay with it. And on the other side, just hasn't been tested yet. Here we go. This is where he's using that size. I think in those plays where Zanonis is bringing it from the back, from X, I think what he's looking to do is really try to draw.
Oh, what a shot. Load a high rip. And that's Trapp's second goal of the game.
Yeah, Trapp's really having a breakout game today. That was a really great shot. Sticks low, shot comes up high, really hard, close in. we didn't really get a slide on it, so it didn't get much help, but great finish.
Yep. So clock's now stopped at 30 seconds since in for the European rules, under 30 seconds clock is stopped. Well, opposed to the rest of the game, it's running clock. But in the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes have a stopped clock.
So short time, all even on players, 6-on-6 on the offense or defense side. So we'll see what happens with this last 30.
Schmiel tries to win that one outright, grabs it. Nice move.
We don't see much of that from him, but that was great. Down to 20. Let's see if they actually push here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're too aware about the clock. No, but that's a great timeout, in my opinion, for Germany.
I mean, they've shown they can score in a short amount of time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Their goals are coming off isolation plays, so they can, draw something up here. What they can't do is kind of take their time getting into it.
No,
right?
I mean, that's something that we've seen from them, earlier today. They just kind of just sit back and relax, much like Latvia has this whole game so far. But
it hasn't really hurt them yet today. Yesterday against Ireland, it definitely did.
Because Ireland was just pushing in transition, scoring goals. Could score 2 goals in less than 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Germany can only muster 3 all game. So we'll see how this last 15 seconds goes.
Latvian defensive coach really kind of getting into the team, getting them ready, prepared for whatever's going to come.
Yep. Looks like he's harping on playing very physical body defense at the end of this 15 seconds, which makes a lot of sense. You really can't let your guy get right by you here.
If Germany does go to an isolation play, that's where we need to see a slide come early, right? Early and hard from the
Yep, you got
the
time to do
inside.
that. You're most likely not gonna get burned here with such short clock on a slide like that. So
Ball starting top right for the goalie.
let's Svei. So we'll see how he handles it.
Well, we know he's athletic and fast, so he could make a move here quick and try
Yep.
to ISO.
Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Takes his defender up top, runs by him, gets moving.
Looks big, a save, big save. Gets him right in it. Time's gonna run out here. They're not gonna get another shot off. Huge save. Oh, we have a late flag.
Might come in.
51 on the cross check for Germany. So, the question is, I guess that happened at the very end. So we're still going to probably have a face-off to start the quarter.
Yep.
He's explaining it to the coach right now.
And the ball is down, so I mean, obviously, possession can't get awarded to either team. As the clock was ticking towards the end there.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious who the kind of players of the game thus far are for these two teams. Trapp on the German side, right, with the 2 goals.
Yep, and then Lux on the.
It has to be, right? He's
Yeah.
kind of kept him in this game with about 5 saves, leading the clears. I mean, that was big there. You go down 3-0 going into the second period, right? How important is it to not get scored on sort of in the last 30 seconds of a quarter?
Well, it's all about momentum. Across the game of runs, you score all your goals, in a row. So if you really can just keep them from extending that lead and keeping the momentum with them, then that's huge for Latvia. You're already down 2. You don't need them. You don't need to be down 3.
Looks like they changed that. It looked like originally it was a cross check. I'm seeing the officials now saying it's an unsportsmanlike conduct call. So if that's a dead ball penalty, then Latvia will start with the ball at the start of the second.
So it appears that number 77 for Latvia is nursing a right shoulder injury on the bench here. Jerseys off, helmets off. Getting applied cold towels. Trying to get consoled by his teammates here.
Germany's definitely fallen back into their defensive posture, so Latvia will start with the ball. That is a dead ball penalty, and that goes for lacrosse across the board. As if the penalty occurs after play is stopped, then there's a change of possession. So Jemis Moen starts with the ball, and Latvia gets it going. Let's see what their man-up play is like. Everybody's above goal line extended, so they have 6 on 5 above goal line extended. No one behind the cage.
They got a whole minute to work here, so we were harping on trying to be quick, but right now you got all the time in the world. Loose ball pushing. I think that's a great call by the referee.
Good call, but lucky for Latvia, right?
Yeah.
There's another turnover, and this time in a man advantage situation. Quick whistle to restart.
Oh, perfect find. Perfect goal. That was a great find. So Luck scores his 3rd of the tournament.
Reynar's Oj, I mean, just a great look, right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I was actually surprised it made it there. He has to travel through about 3 long sticks to get there. And just a real quick stick by Lux. We know he has the handle, right?
Yep, for
he
sure.
puts it away. So kind of like yesterday for Latvia, the Lux brothers are really kind of the go-to players on the offense and defensive side. But you got to give a lot of credit to that feed.
Yeah, so back to all even here for Germany. Obviously, that's really unfortunate. You never want to give up a goal on man up or on man down, especially a goal that comes from just an unneeded penalty. But Schmiedl keeps it rolling for Germany on the faceoff. I think he's won all. Just to say that bad turnover.
Yeah, right. So it's good. It's great if you win it. Good on the stat sheet, right?
Yep.
Pumps the numbers, but if we don't end up with the ball, if you're on the German side, it doesn't really help.
Yep. So Luck's gonna start it out with here.
His clamp is really quick, though. I mean,
yeah, he's so quick.
Yeah, I mean, same with in the Ireland game yesterday. He's essentially winning every one. It's just whether or not Germany ends up with the ball. Well, let's see if that's a spark for the Latvian team.
Great shot.
It is, right? It is.
Went low left.
Yeah, George Rosen's just used the bounce in his favor.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. It felt to me that the goalie was a little slow getting there, but it was still a nice shot either way.
Well, Germany did make that goaling change. That was to Scheider. And like we said before, he wasn't really tested in the first quarter. And like, how hard is it for a goalie to kind of get in the groove when you don't have the shots kind of to get you moving and seeing things?
Oh, it's really unenjoyable, I assume, for the goalie, and as me as a goalie, it stinks because you feel like you're ready, you do all this warm up before the game, and then you don't get any shots, and then all of a sudden you're just peppered, and you just feel like you're slow and behind the rest of the game. And wow, momentum keeps going for Latvia here. Face-off violation.
Yeah, it looked like a very clear win. It looked like a very clear win for Schmeidel, but an illegal procedure, and we're going red. Well, we're all tied up at 2. Momentum definitely on the Latvian side. Confidence has to be kind of starting to build a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to shake off those early turnovers that they had going for them, and offense is kind of getting set, and I feel like I'm a bit of a jinx here. Latvia immediately turns it off.
To be fair, the players are not listening to our live broadcast during the game. Here comes Germany, and just wide open lane for the long stick. Great pass.
Yeah, Trapp looking for his 3rd here. Gets it. That's Trapp's 3rd of the game, 3rd of the tournament.
He's a smart shooter. Yep. Like, he does that where he drops that stick head. Lux, who's not, the tallest of goalies, he kind of starts to crouch a little bit, and then he brings it back up high and a lot of space open to put it away.
Yep, Lux just can't get there. It was a nice shot for Traps, and that's his 3rd of the tournament. So, yeah, so still, we're only at 2 out of the 6 goals scored by Germany throughout the ELF championships here. You only got 2 goal scorers, and they're both attackmen, so.
Got to give a lot of credit to Wendt on that one, number 3 for the German side on defense. He brought that over. He recognized that no one was really picking him up, kept bringing it in, drew the defender right off a Trapp, gives it to Trapp, and Trapp an experienced scorer.
So once again, Schmiedl gets the clamp here, but like we were just saying, it's whether Germany gets the ball. It stays with Latvia.
There's where that footwear or at least footing comes into play, and Latvia had a clear opportunity to clear the ball and lost it on a footing. Germany keeps on sides with all their player balance. Spay joining for the midfield box right now.
I was trying to force it, and Lux is going to pop out.
Looks like we got a crease violation on Germany.
I don't think Lux liked that call, you know. Obviously, he's the goalie, so he's in the crease, but he wanted to go. He could grab the ball on his stick, and he was ready.
He is way out on the other side of the field. Maybe not the most advisable play by a goalkeeper to throw it to the middle of the field when you're all the way on the outside, but it worked out.
Yep.
And here comes Latvia on the offensive side.
You know, that's pretty. This game's been actually quite tough and tight so far. You know, it's Germany. I don't want to say vying for elimination if they don't win this game, but they'll certainly have an advantage if they beat Latvia, and they'll be tied with Latvia on points, and then have the head-to-head advantage.
Now, the Latvian coach, Kasper Rudzinskis, he did mention they needed to clean up the turnovers from the Switzerland game yesterday, and I can't imagine it's not something he's going to harp on at halftime.
Yep.
Looks great find.
Oh, he had a great opportunity.
What do we got?
I'm not sure what the penalty is there.
Looks like a hold.
Hold coming against Germany, so another man-up opportunity in this game.
And I think he called that on Wendt.
Yep, I believe so.
Yep. Definitely not somebody that Germany wants off the field in a man-down situation.
And he's been great on the clearing and the overall just one-on-one defense this game or this tournament. Far rip. Yep, goalie grabs it. Lux I wouldn't want to say that's his fault necessarily because they're playing.
Yeah, they play 6 high above the goal line, extended on the man-up plays, but tough, hard shot, right? So all Schneider had to do is turn and take a few steps, and he's got the advantage.
Lux hard riding him here. Schneider controls it off the bounce.
We're all even, so now it's
Now it's 6-on-6. Germany kind of getting back into their clear, just getting it through the goalie and all the poles.
Ferdinand Rode carries in, sends it back.
So yeah, something's a little surprising. We still have not seen Oliver Svei score here throughout this tournament, and he just seems like he's gonna get one eventually. But that's what he's.
Not that possession.
No.
Here we go, the other way.
Wasn't even on the field that possession. Oh, bad turnover.
Yeah, great opportunity. Great opportunity in transition. Oh, this is a hydration call. So that must have been what the official time was earlier, and we weren't sure who called timeout. Bench official is deeming that because of the temperatures and humidity here today in Wrocław that we're going to take hydration timeouts, which is really smart. Got to keep the players safe. When we come back after this hydration timeout, it'll be Germany possession trying to clear. Anything really changing for you this quarter so far, Ezra, after what we saw in the first?
No, it seems like a lot of the first, to be completely honest with you. Still some sloppiness from both teams, but I definitely think that's going to be something that Germany's going to want to change. Is they're going to want to hold this lead. This would be a huge win for them going into the final game against Switzerland.
Right, and Latvia has Ireland, so it gets a lot tougher for them.
Yeah, Ireland's probably, in my opinion, Ireland's probably the best team in this tournament. So, Latvia, realistically, Latvia's going to want this one.
Right. So the way the group's shaking out right now is Ireland kind of on top at 1-0, but with a 5-goal differential, correct? And Latvia slotting in second with a 3-goal differential over the Switzerland win. Germany at the bottom, actually, with a 5-goal deficit, and Switzerland with a 3-goal deficit. But we'll see what happens in that game across the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's expected for Germany, though. And at the same time, while it does seem like that's not what you want to start off with in Ireland, but, you get your toughest team out of the way, it should be all smooth sailing from there.
Nothing's been smooth sailing thus far here.
Exactly, so.
Yeah, it's definitely, you're going to have to earn every win here and every goal and every clear. So
Another rough turnover for Germany. Some sloppiness to start this game as we're reaching.
Yeah, in the U.S. we borrow a terminology from baseball, which is home run passes, right? Trying to go for everything opposed to just kind of make it happen and dink and dunk up the field and control the ball. And that definitely was a home run pass that did not make it.
So, yeah, almost a turnover there for Latvia, but they keep it in. Can't imagine that Latvia's pass conversion rate is much over 85% here. But they're just spinning it around the horn, something they've done all game.
Looks like we're moving here. Lux is kind of attacking the goal from the right side.
Yep.
Actually checked that. That was Gabriel's Mendes.
That also must maybe be something to look at. Lux is not on the field right now. As an attack he's been on the field, I believe, up to this point he's on the field all game long, and now he's
Yeah,
kind
might
of
give him a little break.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he seems fine.
Certainly hot.
Here's Trapp at the ball.
Trapp with all 3 Germany goals up to this point.
Must have been Trapp on the backside or the crease attackman. I'm not sure if that might not have been Jake Eakins who got in the crease, but it's Latvia possession. They're on the offensive side and they're taking a shot and it's scoring. Gabriel's Brandon's on that one. He really didn't hesitate.
No, didn't hesitate at all. I'm not sure if David Schreiner was ready for that one.
Yeah, it seemed like Germany was kind of a little sleepy coming out of that crease violation and not really unsure what was happening. Quick transition by Latvia, and
now it's all tied up.
And Brandon's just sticks it home.
So Luck's back in the game now for us, or for Latvia, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you couple that, he's working so hard back there.
Yep.
You get the hydration break, you take a little break there, successfully defend, score. He's not even on the field. That's a win-win for Latvia.
So Schmidl, nice face-off win there.
Yeah, but not a great pass, and they turn the ball over potentially again here. Well, looks like they're holding on to it, but we probably shouldn't even predict who's going to end up with the ball out of these scrums because it's really just been all over the place.
Germany's going to get it.
Ferdinand Rode, he's bringing it up fast and hard. So Nolan Schmidt, he was our big-time goal scorer yesterday for Germany. All 3 goals for them.
See if he wants to push here. Not really.
Frederick Nagel, he was a positive player as well yesterday.
Yep. See if not sure. I don't think Faye is going to come on this possession for Germany.
I haven't seen Colin Herman do much here, but here he is. And he's driving the goal.
Weird bounce gets deflected. Nice ground ball for Germany.
Yeah, it was a good ground ball. Luck's out of his cage.
He seems very confident to just come out.
Well, I think he's just as athletic as his twin brother. You know what I mean? They're some of the fastest, quickest guys on the field.
Knocked up after the play, and it's going to be penalty coming for Germany.
can't
I don't
tell.
know.
Yep, he's got trap on a cross check. 22. He's going to serve a minute. We're going to take the ball. Looks like they're going to.
Felt like it was kind of coming for Lux. I mean, he just had two guys coming bearing down on him, and he kind of jumped through a kind of lofty jump pass to get out of that situation.
Here we go. Man up play. Germany not set and ready. Moving it quick. Oh, boys.
Disappointing turnover.
Not what
for
they
Austria.
needed.
Nope, not
what
at
they
all.
needed. They had a full man up situation. I realized that Germany wasn't in position, so it's probably good to push. But it's got to be on the money on that pass.
Yeah, that's a pass you got to make if you're Latvia here. And
so they're man up on the clear, which means they have the same amount of guys on that side as the German team, but it doesn't seem to matter. Germany stays on sides, makes the clear clean, and they're now in possession. They are down a man, though. They're playing short side.
Yep.
Germany's going to reconfigure their personnel. Latvia doesn't seem in any sort of urgency to double the ball or try to retain possession back.
So now minutes ago in this first half, 3-3, tight game so far. See if Germany can punch one home and take a lead before half. Schmidt working from his home.
Working against a double. Great save by Lux.
30 seconds now. Gets out of the double team now. That's something that Germany.
We need ball possession here if you're Latvia, right?
Yep, you kind of want to carry up here, and you got 25 seconds to go. I think that's a fair call by the ref. It seemed like he took a bit of a tumble, but
Yep. Germany's pushing. 10 seconds on the clock. They're going to use their last timeout with 7. That's going to be a really, really short play.
yep, I think, honestly, if I'm Germany, I'm looking just to throw it. You got Sve up top and just let him rip it. Maybe take a couple steps in.
Well, we got a close one.
Yeah, much more exciting to the fans, I'd guess, than yesterday's game between Ireland and Germany.
Not necessarily a cleaner one, but it's a close one, and
Yep.
and they're playing hard, and I have to think weather is a factor. It is hot out here.
Yeah,
We're watching guys on the benches of the timeout just put the water away. Yeah, I think you're right. It's either going to be feed Spay, let him kind of fire one, or look to Schmidt on the crease potentially.
Schmidt or Trap, yep.
Timeouts are 2 minutes in the World game.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, and it's a 15-minute halftime, which is really long, but
Yeah.
probably well needed at this point in the game.
So Latvia really needs to stop here. Don't want Germany to take the lead. So clock's been reset from 7 to 10 seconds, which kind of gives Germany some more breathing. And they're going to start the ball as Sve.
Space starts with it, so that means he could just take this guy one-on-one. Rudolph Sills.
There he looks. Nothing goes.
Smart play. Smart play there by I think that was Rudolph Sillens, and smart play just to not only cheap it, but almost on target.
Yep.
Well, that was a tough half, Tough half for both teams in the sense of controlling the ball and really controlling the turnovers. But we're 3-3. We're essentially all knotted up, and we're going to start over again in the second half.
Yep.
We'll be back. half of Latvia versus Germany in the Group B. Stage 1 in the group stage. This is game 2 for each team. 3-3 all knotted up at the half. Ezra, what did you see in the first half that we want to maybe change in the second half?
Just cut down the sloppiness. Both teams have had, I think have shown to have great offenses. When they're functioning. And top of them, just seeing right now, Germany did make a goalie change. So to Tim Weiss.
Well, that's super important. So big change for the German side as they bring in Weiss, who played the entire game yesterday against Ireland. Win the face-off clean for Schmeichel. He's just always effective on the draw. Trapp has the ball. He had all 3 goals in the first half for Germany. Latvia spread theirs around between Lux, Rosens, and Bandon. That's Lux with 3 on the tournament so far. Bandon with 2, Rosens first. Germany looking to move it. Spey with the ball. Yeah, there's the flag. It's definitely a push. His feet got a little tied up there,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
think.
not sure.
Really?
To be completely honest with you, I didn't think it was a push. I think just Spey just fell.
It looked like he got a step on him, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he did. I think that was actually a pretty solid call.
Yeah, back to the goalie change. I mean, I think it is crucial. I mean, I honestly was a little confused on why they made the change to begin with because I thought Weiss had a pretty good game yesterday, but he's back in now.
Yep, that brings Zenoda Schmidt up high, but now towards the crease on the man up. Ooh.
Good look, just couldn't find him.
Yeah, it was a little high on the pass there, and they were trying to find Florian Wynot in there right on the crease. I thought they were going to kind of play it for Zona Schmidt, who we saw just really do a good job putting the ball away yesterday. Smart move by Latvia to get to a short stick so he can control. He's got the speed. Great contact. No call
Certainly
on that
not
one.
a call.
The ball almost was just staying in play, but it did end up rolling out. Quick restart. Germany pushing, but they don't have any numbers, and they're trying to refresh. I think Florian Wynot won it though. He was.
Yep. So Sean Comerford, one of the starting close defenders for Latvia, he's got a sling on, and his uniform is off, including his helmet. So.
Wow.
Most likely out for the game.
Wow, looks like it. Almost the same exact play to draw another foul. This is going to be a trip, not a push. But it is 1 minute. That's a 1 minute personal. Well, I thought it was interesting that Germany actually had 4 penalties in the first half to Latvia's 2, and very quickly it's all even, right? Yeah. Just like the score.
Oh.
That's the shot they wanted the first time around.
Yep.
Right? And that time it happened. Spey to Florian Wynot. Boom, boom.
So
Germany's calling a quick timeout off the goal. Not sure what's going on.
Might try to capitalize on the momentum here, I think.
I guess so. They like. Yep. There's a timeout charge to Germany. We're only 2.5 minutes or so in. Might hear some music coming, and that's Poland arriving right underneath us. They play the nightcap. That one's against Czechia in Group C. Poland was good last night.
Yep. Great 6-goal win.
Yeah, they took on Italy. It was a big night. We had opening ceremonies, rolled right into the Poland-Italy game. It was a hot one too, though. That was more sun-oriented than humidity, but it was baking. A little tough for the goalies the way the sun was setting. This field is oriented east-west, so for goalies it's not ideal because in those later evening games that sun could potentially be setting right in your eyes.
Yep, not at all. Something I really liked about Poland's game last night is they really evenly distributed the goals. So it wasn't one guy doing it all. So.
No, and George Jenkins in goal was just solid, right? I mean, his save percentage was 87 or something off the charts. He was really just he was really doing a great job, and they did a smart job clearing. So after a long halftime, we got another timeout, and we are going to get back into action here, and here comes the face-off.
12:23 to go in the third. Latvia's yet to lead this game.
Oscar Salms has kind of struggled on the face-offs. He was on about 37% yesterday. And boy, You know, it's the clamp. He's
Yep.
so quick on that clamp. His hands are clipped, and he's strong. So Spade's not going to even wait. He wants to push it. They are going to try to get personnel on. It's a Fogo situation, face-off, get-off for both teams. Spade's not waiting.
Nope.
Germany does control it off that shot.
Deep to the, that seemed like it was a really great move. Schmidt kind of got the defense on their toes and dished it out.
See if Trapp can regain the ball. Here he is, and bring some of that first half magic back. All even.
Wow.
Shots high and wide. They give it to the goalie. They give it to Lux on the restart. So out of that trip call, Germany doesn't score. And they don't even regain possession after the shot. So, you know, it's almost like a turnover.
Yeah, no, it certainly seems like Lux is making it his mission to go grab the ball.
That's just smart goalie play, right? Your job is to not only just stop the ball, but try to back up shots as well. Latvia pushing, great opportunity, and there it is. Gabriel Mednes with his first goal of the game.
Yep, nice goal.
Second of the tournament, he had one yesterday. Did a good job. He only had one hand on his stick and was able to kind of control possession and work his way around Weiss. Weiss kind of came out of his cage. No one was anywhere near him.
Yeah, you know, seemed like he was a little angry at his arms up after that goal.
You mean
Deservedly
in the
so.
sense of just wondering where the defense was?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's tough. He's got to control his body language and keep everybody on the same page. Same two at the X. Schmigel gets the clamp. Nice clean face off, and here we go on the German side. They're pushing. Nope. Schmidt's going to slow it down. Germany methodically getting their personnel in order. Latvia doing the same. Lars Litzinger possessing. Zenona Schmidt. Nope. Can't control it in there. Phil Mulvey was trying to get a hold of that right on the crease and put it away, but wasn't happening. Now Latvia clearing. And that's a turnover.
Yeah, lost the stick there.
Boy, no one's really emerging though. I mean, we're 4-4. We are locked in.
Yep.
Here comes Phil Mulvey testing.
Unlike other group stages, it doesn't go to a draw. You know, we just have sudden death overtime afterwards.
Sudden victory.
Sudden
Those
victory.
are, yeah, those are 4-minute periods, up to 4 minutes. It really ends on the first goal.
Yep.
Flags down.
I believe a slash to the helmet there. And another one. Didn't get the call that time.
Trapp tries to feed inside. That's it. So, yep, we do have a slash.
So, man up unit coming on for Germany here.
Yeah, that's Rudolf Sullens. He's going to serve a minute.
He's had a pretty up and down game. He's had a lot of nice plays, but at the same time, I think that may have been his second penalty of the day.
You know, it's an intense game today.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I think it's tight. People are playing hard.
Both teams really kind of need this win. So,
Germany's third man-up opportunity this half. They're 1 for 2 so far. They went wide. Oh, there's Schmidt.
Schmidt just
Doesn't
high.
get the shot off. Great play. No, they're calling him in the crease. That was Gabriel Mednes. I'm sorry. Colin Herman was coming around the other side, number 7, and tried to make a little dive move across, but he did land in the crease. There's Gabriel Mendes with the ball, and we got timeout Latvia. 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the third. We're almost, I guess we're about a little over halfway through the third. It's 4-4. Each team's put a goal up. Each team's been penalized.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Intensity levels are high. They both want to win this game. This is kind of a really important one for both. You know, I think, you'd think, hey, Latvia won game 1. That means they can maybe relax a little bit, but it's not true because they have Ireland after this one.
Yep. So if Latvia can't take this one home, it kind of leaves Germany with a team in Switzerland that, lost to Latvia. So.
Right, and we, just based on what happened yesterday, Latvia beating Switzerland and the way Ireland took down Germany, we can imagine that game that's gone underway over on field 2 is going to go green. I'll let you know that Ireland-Switzerland is on Lax TV. It's on another broadcast stream. However, we have a 4-4 game halfway through the third period. I think this is where you want to be.
Yeah, currently 1-0. Ireland, 9:42 to go in the first.
Host nation Poland will be again the nightcap tonight. Taking on Czechia.
Yep, Czechia had I think a rough go against Israel, 14-4 defeat. So.
Yep. So we're 6-on-6 here. No one in the box. Latvia methodically moving the ball around.
Some Group B action here on both fields. Oh.
Three guys on the ball. Nope, free play. They said that was okay.
I didn't think that was a flag either. I mean, he kind of dove into it.
Yep. Latvian fans don't like it, but that's why they're fans, not officials.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, here he is. Wentz pushing it. He wants it back, right?
Didn't get it.
Makes a little run. Nope.
From trap. Oh, wow, that was high in the head.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't, and the ref was right there, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't
Ref
call
told him
that one.
to.
Keep the stick down.
Yep.
Great save.
Nice save for Lux.
Yep, stick side on the hip. He's able to make that no problem. Latvia clear here with the shorties getting the ball. And here's Lux.
So Latvia searching for that first lead of the game for them.
Daniels kicks Sanders. Moves it around.
Yep, so back in Lux's hands here. He's just trying to get the best of his defender.
He had that nice goal in the first half, but I kind of thought they'd run more of the offense through him going into this game.
Yep.
Oh, great
nice
check.
Gotta go here, gotta go.
Yeah, he's got to push it. Lux Redmer.
This bad pass kind of kills the momentum.
Well, it definitely slows the. They recognize that it slows the breakdown, and then they're just like, let's regroup and get our personnel in order, and that's why Zenona Schmidt is able to kind of control things from that attack side, slow it down. Everybody back in place. Trapp almost throws it out. Schmidt trying to get it. Trapp ends up with the ground ball coming around the right side. Great check.
Yep, I thought he had a lane to the inside there, but chose against it. Ball stays with Germany.
Trapp's going to start with it. He's all over the place. He was on this side of the field. Now he's on that side of the field.
Yep.
Schmidt ISOing from behind. He's coming around X.
He's all right, though. You know, they're just going to have to get it.
You're saying when you say that, you mean he's all right-handed?
Yeah, he's struggling to really keep the ball in his left hand.
Got it. A little swim
Nice move.
Yeah,
Ball
good
comes
slide,
out.
though. That was a good slide.
Yep.
Good early slide by
Schmidt
Latvia.
retains the ball.
Yep.
Herman, you know, he seemed kind of quiet yesterday, but he's kind of taking the role that Nagel is in. And Nagel's kind of taking the back seat, but here he is with the ball.
Nagel wants it.
Looking for a jump there.
He's too good to put that shot by him.
Yep.
You're not going to shoot stick side high on Lux
Yep.
unless it has an incredible velocity and put it by him in that
Or a
situation.
screenshot or something.
Right. Oh, but there's a turnover. Here's Schmidt.
Schmidt looking for his fourth of the tournament, gets it.
There it
Germany
is.
has the lead back. Fourth of the tournament for Schmidt. Nothing Lux could do. Defense is out on the clear.
And that's how you know Schmidt's a more advanced player. At least he's been at it for a while. He's definitely a goal scorer. Is that his approach there was, I'm not going to go stick side high.
Yep.
I'm going to put this on the ground when I'm in nice and close. Super difficult for Lux to try to save that. But failed clear results in a goal. That's tough. Goals are hard to come by.
Yep. I'm going to get the Czechia team walking underneath us here.
And this is how you retain momentum, is by winning face-offs
Yep.
after you score a goal. Nice spin move there by Sonosuke.
Yeah, he was a player that we were looking at last game. Didn't end up having that much of an impact, so it kind of put him behind us. But he's having a nice game so far.
Yeah, and we're in tight now. Here's Florian Wayne. What do we got here?
So now there's
There is
penalty
a
coming
flag
on
down.
Austria.
They got Lux for the slash. He's going to sit for a minute.
I think that felt like a good call. On Lux's check there, it just felt like he got all arm. Wasn't even looking for the stick.
This is the fourth man-up opportunity for Germany this half, I believe.
Lux, Latvia's really got to get it dialed down here going into that fourth quarter.
Got a minute and 8 seconds on the clock, which means there'll be about 7 or 8 seconds left on the clock if they run the whole penalty. They could score earlier and release it. Spay with it, over to Trapp, back to Spay. Fed right into Schmidt.
Oh.
He tried to go to the bouncer again. They're going to let Germany keep it this time.
I don't
was
know.
close.
That was a close one. I thought
Yep.
Lux had it, but
Yep.
ref's closest, so probably a good call.
Here's Trapp. They have Schmidt up top now. Now he moves down to the crease usually on this man-up play, but Spay's going to have it.
Messed up.
You know, that was a good shot. It was low. That's definitely arms up, which means you think that was a play on a push on Germany.
And that's just, wow. I thought it was a penalty coming, cross-check coming for sure for Germany, but
I didn't see it.
looks like
Looks
the
like
clock's off.
Confusion on the box here. We have 15 seconds on the clock.
Game's really well covered. Got 5 officials.
No, I think there was 2 seconds remaining on the penalty. I think he might have released early. So there he is.
Now he
There's the
comes out.
release. 9 seconds.
Great penalty kill by Latvia.
It was, but I felt like at the end there, Germany was almost a little too unselfish.
Yep.
Instead of just trying to go to the cage, right? Omoni Tessanari had a real shot at that right there, number 51 with the ball, and decided to try to feed, but really probably should have just curled up and let one fly.
Yep. One more quarter to go.
Yeah.
5-4 Germany.
Yeah, it's a tight one.
I think penalties are certainly getting out of hand for Latvia, and they got to dial it back.
You wonder if they're just getting tired, you know what I mean? Like why that starts to happen. I think on that last one, that was Lux just clearing really hard, riding really hard and trying to come up with a turnover because it's worked, right? They've been able to do it.
They've had a really good hard ride so far, so.
Yeah, 1/4 to go. I imagine it's going to be back and forth. Ireland, Netherlands way underway over there on field 2.
Ireland, Switzerland.
Sorry, Switzerland, thank you.
3-0 Ireland is the current score with, I believe, 2:49 to go
Okay,
in
so
the opening quarter.
they're in the first quarter. Ireland's up 3-0. Just working up that goal differential that they got going in the group stage.
Yeah, I mean, the best you can get it is, it's crucial because, you know, you may not even, I mean, up here, from this view, Ireland has a different keeper starting now than they did yesterday.
You know, the group stage though it's also a time to kind of feel out your personnel,
Yep,
right?
especially if you're a strong team like Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these teams had camps prior to. They've gotten to know each other, but you know, it's not like playing for a school or a club where you're together all the time, year round, that kind of thing. A lot of it's bringing, you know, the coaches have to do a really good job bringing people together, getting them all on the same page. Common goal, obviously, to win a championship.
Yeah, I mean, for Ireland, you got two really good keepers. You got Conlon and McKeever, so they got Conlon in now after McKeever. A pretty steady game yesterday.
What are you looking for in this fourth quarter here?
I'm looking for Latvia to fight back.
You know, the momentum really has. It's not like, you know, it really does shift, and I guess that's what understandably so in a 5-4 game.
Yep.
But I just felt like that quarter, Germany really sort of, and maybe because of the penalties on Latvia, really just seemed to kind of control the game. I didn't feel like Latvia had many possessions. They got the one goal, which was nice, in transition, kind of a broken play. But other than that, it's been all Germany.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, Latvia, you know, I think their coach probably made some adjustments there.
There he
Trying
is.
to get their offense dialed up.
Schmiegel with another one. Germany gets it over and retains possession. Very close to being a moving screen there. Not quite sure what Benjamin Grimm was thinking. If he made a turnover there based on a legal screen, that would have been not what the German side would want.
Nope, not at all.
Good defense. Ball's down. Spey loses it. Those whistles are from the other field. Germany gets it back.
Yep, so Latvia really needed to change it up there, but ball 6 with Germany.
Trap to Schmidt. To goal.
Great play. 5th goal of the tournament for Schmidt here. Second of the day.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Spey's still looking for his first, but
I think at this point they're just looking to continue the momentum, and whoever scores, scores.
yep, hold down the 10 here, or the fort.
Clock runs as it does. 13:30-ish to go. 2-goal deficit for Latvia.
Yeah, so both teams roll out the same face-off guy this entire game.
Yeah,
So.
yep. And if Schmeichel keeps the way he's going, it's going to be continued German success at the X.
An adjustment I would think to make for Latvia is put a pole up there, but not looking that way. Nice check.
Hung his stick. Great check. Ripped it right out of his stick and ended up with the ball.
Now he's running into a bit of trouble, but gets away.
Yeah, but James Mullins does it all by himself. Takes the ball away and clears it. Latvia's going to settle. Here's Lux.
Yeah, you really need Lux to take over right now. He's got a great defender on him, but you really need him. Sujimura.
Yeah, Sujimura, you have to give him a ton of credit on this game.
Yep, he just
right?
completely shut down Lux. And he had a nice goal, but
Yeah, no, I mean, he's just really doing a solid job, not trying to do anything crazy, just containing. And he's a great athlete. That's how he's able to do it.
very quick. This German defense is definitely playing well, and Weiss having another good game after replacing Schneider.
Some contact there. That was completely legal. Ball was right there on the ground.
Shoots it right to the stick.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the long pole was doing up there still. I mean, I felt like they had a possession for a solid minute. Didn't sub off. Here comes Sujimara. It's a ward. It's an interesting statement from a lot of Latvian fans.
Again, that's why the fans are fans and the officials, coaches, and players are doing their job. No shot clock, no counts, no hurry for the German side with a 2-goal lead here.
Yep. Trap with a bit of a dangerous one-handed catch there.
That ball was tight.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I just don't think even that's on cage getting past Lux in the net. So Germany's going to shoot. I think they need a better shot selection. Oh, great save.
Great save.
Just one-on-one.
Yeah,
He's going to be in the crease, but now two
flags down. Let's see what we got here. They're stopping the clock. 11:02 remaining. We got looks like 2 flags on the field.
By what?
First one was something around interference with the goalkeeper. I would think. The second one I really didn't catch.
Potentially, I think they're motioning for a cross check. So the keeper was looking at.
So looks like a crease violation, which is a 30 on
Trap.
Trap. Yep. And then
Lux is a penalty.
And then Lux got an unsportsmanlike, and that's a minute, which means they have to sub the goalies. Goalies have to serve time. So what's going to happen is because the Latvian penalty was a dead ball penalty, ball will go to Germany. We are even strength, however. It's 5-on-5 for 30 seconds, and then Germany will have another 30 with Trap back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Lux seemed like he had a bit of a fight in him from the beginning. He was a little feisty earlier, but
there's nothing wrong with being feisty in this
Yep.
sport. You just got to kind of stay in control of the emotions, and I know it's hard.
for sure.
Here's Schmidt. It'll be interesting to see if they burn this 30 even and then just try to go into their actual man up for a short 30. Colin Herman just holding, and here's
Trap
Trap.
coming
That
in.
was a quick 30, boy. And now they're going to get into it. Feeding crease on Schmidt. He's got 3 guys on him, though. I don't think that's happening. Oh, ball's loose. Schmidt almost ended up with it again. Now he does. Still up. Over to Spey. Nope. Schmidt there for the backup. All even.
I think Lux wants to go back in.
Well, of course, but you
can't
can't sub
him.
him. Yeah, you can't sub him on the fly.
You have to call a timeout to put him in.
You'd think they would as soon as they get possession. Schmidt gonna ISO from back. Trap trying to set a screen. Schmidt just draws. Oh, we have an injured Latvian player. Usually they wouldn't blow that dead on an advantage play like that. They would try to wait a moment or two, but he does look injured. So we're in an official timeout with 9:34 to go. 6-4 Germany. Germany will restart with the ball.
Looks like Ireland just scored again.
Looks like Calvis pteroids on the injury. Yep. assisted over to the sideline. White will have possession. I don't know if they'll let a substitution on the. I guess you obviously have to replace the injured player. I don't know. Looks like they're letting Lux back in.
Yeah, it's
too,
an interesting. I didn't think that he was going to be allowed to go back in.
Yeah,
off of that.
usually it's only the injured player who can substitute.
Yeah. Similar to icing in hockey, but.
So both teams at full strength. 9:34 to go. 6-4 Germany. And Schmidt will start with it out on the goalie's right side. Stay with it.
All even.
Yeah, and Germany's known for ball possession, but they are going to push here. Oh, great little move. Lose the ball.
I'd say if Latvia doesn't score the possession, it could spell an issue for them.
Germany relentless on the ride. And looks like they may have called timeout. Smart play by Latvia because that was not going to go well. Latvia timeout. Yeah, Gabriel Mednes was in trouble there.
Yep.
Smart job by the coach to retain possession because they need it, right?
Yeah, I mean you really need a score here.
I feel like Germany does that a lot, though. That last play where they make a feed to that kind of crease area. They don't get anything off right away. Obviously, Latvia crashes on it,
Yep.
and then they just get stuck. It's like they need to figure out a way to make a second pass.
Either
that
get
ball
it out or
get
shoot
it right back out or get it to somebody else across crease. They're like that. They're like one pass away from probably being up 4 or 5 goals right now.
Yep.
Well, the goalie substitution, I mean, really not that many shots this half, so haven't been able to really notice. It's not noticeably different, except that Latvia's only scored 1 goal.
Yep. I don't know. I personally thought it was the right decision. But we'll see. See if Weiss can make some big time stops here to keep the W with Germany.
Okay, ball starting up top left for the goalie. Working it around here. Trying to feed across crease, not happening.
I didn't
Two
think he
long
needed to
sticks
pass
right
there. I thought he could have went to the net.
I thought that's what he was going to do. Renner Zojic, he scored yesterday, I believe, so I mean, there's no reason for him not to. Again, no urgency by Germany to push this thing. They obviously are a ball control team, so.
Yeah, I mean, this is the largest lead of the game. So.
Up to 8:15 to go. They're getting their personnel in order. Latvia kind of hanging back. Now they're kind of pushing up a little bit into the field. I'll tell you, on the part about the turnovers is a lot of guys are throwing short. It's got a weird bounce on this turf, and they're not able to handle it. There's Schmidt.
Oh, that sounded like, that was not, I don't think that was Schmidt there.
Oh, no, you're right. It wasn't. That was Imoni Tassinari.
Tassinari looking for it still. Oh, too many great looks.
No deflection. Yep, and that's going Latvia's way. got a timeout on the field. I couldn't tell if this was a hydration timeout again. 7.5 to go. We need Latvia to do something here, right?
Yeah,
Make
they're
something
going to want to
happen.
stay in this game.
Yep.
Give themselves a chance down the stretch here.
Poland looks eager to get onto the field as they kind of line up underneath the stands near the locker room area. Chechia coming out now.
As these guys walk across, just not seeing a lot of cleats at all. I think I may have seen one pair.
I think cleats are done on the turf. I think everybody's gotten a feel for that, realize it's just not possible, and have moved to either trainers, sneakers, or turf shoes if they have them. Okay, we're restarting in 30. Ezra looking into this last 7.5, really the last half of the last quarter of this game. What are the keys for Latvia to try to climb back in here, down 2?
Just slow it down. I mean, obviously it doesn't feel like you want to slow it down here because you don't have a lot of time. But
it is a ton of time, though, really. In lacrosse,
exactly, in lacrosse you got a
minutes.
lot. So, well, it seems like it's only only got like an eighth of the game remaining. You still got time.
Like you said, time will be running time for next 5.5 minutes, and then it'll be stop time those last 2. So really, it does extend. Weiss hasn't really been tested either that much on the.
No, I think he's had 2 or 3 saves and then 1 goal allowed.
Yeah, need a smart clear here by Latvia.
Yeah,
Ball
don't
control.
force anything.
You got 2 middies running the same spot.
Yeah, Lux playing. Oh, coming over on the clear. You really want it in his hands. Yeah, nice find.
Okay, Latvia working it around. Here we go. Gabriel Mendes with it on the X behind the goal. He's going to try to work this thing. Definitely not what they were looking for.
I feel like his stick got knocked up, but in the end, still touched Latvia last.
Well, Wentz got a good stick on the clear too, and he's going all the way across. No hurry.
Yeah, this is what they're going to do here, I think.
Well, it's when you're clearing, you have a man advantage because you have the goalie, right?
Yep.
So you just got to kind of work those extra man situations, and no problem. Up to Spey. He wants to go.
Yep, but I think he's just got to realize he can just settle it down here.
Yep.
No need to force. Looking at his Latvian injuries, he got two close defenders hurt now.
Yeah,
so
that's a problem.
Certainly a storyline to watch going into their final game with Ireland. One guy on the bench, one guy in the sling.
Yeah, Spey testing, but nothing really doing, and no real need to do it. Nice feed.
Good stop.
Yeah, great stop. Ball's loose. Schmidt's coming.
Spade looking for
There
it.
he is.
Got it. First of the tournament. Everyone's waiting for it.
Yep. It's those unsettled situations that sometimes provide opportunity, and that ball got loose. Defenders are moving. All of a sudden, Spey's open. Good angle. Schmidt finds him, and boom.
Nice shot.
They're stopping the clock.
I think we broke.
The Latvian coaching staff has requested a stick check of Weiss's stick,
Yeah,
the goalie stick,
really.
which has the least amount of restrictions on it than any other stick on the field, from a length,
Maybe
depth, any sort of standpoint. So it'll be interesting to see what they're actually looking for, but they're going through their measuring process.
I think they kind of want Weiss off the field, to be completely honest with you, but I'm not sure taking away his stick's going to do that.
Right. They're doing their measuring. You have a length measurement. You have a measurement across how wide the stick is. You have about 3 or 4 different measurements the officials are looking for here. Obviously, pocket depth is not an issue with a goalkeeper stick.
Yeah, I think they'll probably say it's fine.
Yeah, it looks like it. That would be a complete shocker. It's also, again, strange. I don't know if I've ever seen a goalie stick check before.
I don't mean either. And honestly, I don't know really what incited them to.
Hey, you know what? If that does anything, it just stops the clock and gets everybody to settle
That's
down.
true.
The first, in going through World Lacrosse rules and assuming that's what we're completely abiding by, happens is you basically have one free stick check with no penalty.
Wow.
Oh, they found something illegal.
I'm a
So
bit.
it's an illegal procedure.
Bit confused here.
Goal is
Goal
good.
is good. Well, we knew that.
Well, that had to be good because that was on the other end of the field. The stick's being removed from the field. That shouldn't be allowed to be returned to the game.
It's a different stick, but it looks identical to his other one. To be completely honest with you.
Pocket depth maybe not as deep, but they didn't even check the pocket depth, so that's not a.
But they checked. They did the little dip.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's a development.
Yep.
So now Latvia's up a man. Oh, hold on. Clock didn't start running it up. Oh, and now we're having a meeting here.
They're talking about if the sticks are the same thing. Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's not the same stick.
I'm not sure why Germany would not have 6.
There's a lot of confusion here.
Oh, shouldn't.
So it should be a time serve penalty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's not.
I don't know why
Well, usually when a flag goes on the field, it's time served. I guess in this situation, it's not. It's 6-on-6. Latvia has the ball, takes a quick shot. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that ball movement. They retain possession. I think they just need more of that.
They got to keep going.
Yep.
Keep pushing here. Down by 3, 5 minutes to go.
Here's Lux. He's pushing.
Got a different guy on him.
Ooh, nice face dodge. Now he's toe dragging. A lot going on. There's the flag. It was high.
Yeah, it felt like a little higher, maybe a push. I think they're going to give a cross check. Okay, so that's.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I think it was high.
Yep.
That's Ferdinand Road, right?
Latvia!
So now there's a minute and 40 to go over on the other field in the first half. Ireland leads 7-0.
Well, 4 minutes to go here. 7-4, Germany up 3. Latvia with a man-up situation and just turned it over. And Germany does the same. We're going to stay down here on this side. Latvia's got to kind of start pushing. This is where we're going to get a little more urgency happening, right?
Yep.
Ooh, they gave that to Weiss. I don't know. I think Lux is going to be really surprised when he looks up. Yep, and he sees how is that possible. I didn't catch it either. He knocks the ball away.
Very generous to goalies this game. Off the.
Wow, that's not a word. I'm surprised.
No, I thought that was definitely a word.
Yeah, it looked like it. Ferdinand Road was actually made contact by pushing that arm out there and creating space. So that's basically the definition of a word, but they're going to let that go, and here we go. Germany controls the ball. No hurry. 2:57 to go. Germany getting their personnel in order. Lots of subs. Latvia matching. Space God, he's got one right. Oh, great play. But he retains possession. Now the ball's loose. Big body check. Oh, now a flag drops.
Latvia! Latvia! Latvia!
That flag was actually on Latvia.
Yep.
And
Latvia!
so
Clock should
You
stop
got Lux
here at 2
Redmer on a
minutes.
push. 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
Germany
Clock
up
stop
3.
counts. So now clock will stop, but if I'm Germany, I'm just holding on for the rest of the
I
game.
mean, what's the advantage of shooting here? I don't really see it.
That's what I mean. Space just.
I'm surprised Latvia not trying to pull Lux out and onto the field to guard somebody and go double the ball. They're just sitting back. Nope, now they're going to make him keep it in. So when the referees put that one arm up, one arm down, or one arm horizontal, that means they have to get it into that restraining area and they have to keep it in. If the ball moves out of that area without it being a potential turnover, then they change possession. It's a turnover. Full strength for Latvia. Now they're going to try to double.
Still no. This is just. I'm not sure if they didn't practice this or what. Not great execution here.
Yeah, Lux staying in the goal. We're down to a minute 5. Spey in no hurry, and he's got the legs to run. Kind of feel like they're conceding here.
Great team win, I think, for Germany.
They really needed this.
Really
you know,
needed
it was. Oh, we got an illegal procedure, I guess.
I think it's. They're gonna waive
Nope,
it.
they're gonna
Still
toe.
different restraining box than in the United
Yeah,
States.
and there's no vertical line, right? So it's not like he brought it out of a certain
box.
area.
Yeah, I mean there's no marking,
Right,
so
right. There's
an
no
unfair
yeah,
call.
no alleyway over there that he entered, and I think inadvertent whistle.
Yep,
they're going
stays
to
with
call
Germany.
it, so it's going to stay with Germany.
great team win here. Now for Latvia, it's
Yeah, Colin Herman's got it. He's going to start with it again. Latvia not doubling the ball, not putting the pressure out there. They're going to try their luck against Ireland. It was a must-win for Germany,
Yep.
right?
yeah, and you lose, you're out.
Yep.
I felt.
Yeah, definitely. And now they're kind of in the driver's seat, in control of their destiny, as they're going to face a Switzerland team that's struggling mightily against Ireland on the other field.
And lost to the Latvia team that you just defeated. So.
That's correct. The math doesn't always add up.
Yep. So Latvia certainly has their work cut out for them here.
Well, this is the kind of stuff they can clean up, because they could have just had a nice clean win, and instead Latvia's going to get a chance to shoot here. 5 seconds on the clock. Lux with the ball. He doesn't fire it, doesn't get it off. Now he does. He sends that one to the heavens, and Germany victorious 7-4. Helps out
just
their,
hit his brother in the head.
helps out his goal differential. They help out their goal differential a little bit too, right?
Yep.
Close the gap. That was 5. Now it's only 2.
And now
Right.
Latvia's.
They have a win.
Now Latvia's all even.
Latvia's at 0 on the goal differential, 1-1, and
They're still in second here. Still
they
in
are.
second.
They are. Yep, they're tied with Germany, and but have the Irish ahead, and the German have the Swiss.
Right.
Well, what were your last kind of keys to the game here, Ez?
I mean, in the end, it was just Germany's ability to not turn over the ball in the end and just kind of figure out. I mean, still it's very sloppy, but they're able to figure out and finish the job. They scored more goals than Latvia in the end. It was close, but it is what it is for Latvia, and you got to all uphill sledding from here.
Yeah, I mean, when we talked to the both coaches before the game, the big change for the German coach was the goalie swap. That didn't go great. They went back the other way, worked out in the second half. Big issue with Latvia was turnovers. That continued to be an issue, something they have to really clean up against Ireland. Ireland will not let them go. You know, looking forward to what happens in Game 3 for both these teams in the Group B, and looking forward to all the other game action on Lax TV. We've got you can flip right over now, catch the second half of Ireland versus Swiss. We got Poland, Czechia tonight, and it'll continue through the tournament. Thanks for joining us on Lax TV for Germany and Latvia. Once again, Germany wins 7-4 in Game 2 of the Group B. Thank you so much, Ezra. Good working with you. And we'll see you all soon.